Last week, pretty unexpectedly, we got a time frame for GTA 6's release. Fall of 2025. Hopefully one of these days Rockstar can confirm like an actual specific date so we know which month and which date to look forward to, but at the moment we can specify to just fall of 2025 rather than all of 2025. And now knowing this information, we can take much better guesses as to when the rest of the marketing will follow, such as trailer 2, more screenshots, trailer 3, the gameplay trailer and all that. So in this video, we're going to be looking at GTA 5's marketing as well as RDR 2's marketing, and we're going to compare that to what we've seen already with GTA 6 and how more than likely Rockstar is going to follow the same pattern. So we're going to start here with GTA 5. We're on the GTA wiki just so we can get an idea and we can see specific dates and all that. The first ever GTA 5 trailer was launched and released on November 2nd, 2011. Now, I will just point out before we go any further, as we all know, GTA 5 actually launched in 2013 in September, which was basically 2 years later. We'll see with RDR 2, very similar stuff happened. And it looks like with GTA 6, again, they're following the same pattern. So anyway, getting back to trailer 1 here. So November 2nd, 2011 was trailer 1. Now, trailer 2 didn't actually release until an entire year later on November 14th, 2012. So for GTA 5, you had to wait an entire year just to see more, at least in video form. Because if we do actually take a look at the screenshots page, well, this tells a bit of a different story. Because in July of 2012, that's actually when we got the first screenshots for GTA 5. So the timeline so far, November 2nd, 2011 was trailer 1. And then the next official piece of information from Rockstar was July 12th, 2012. And it was these 2 screenshots. And as we can see, about a month-ish later, on August 20th, 2012, we got a bunch more screenshots, as well as August 22nd, a bunch more screenshots. Then 2 days later, on the 24th, a couple more. And then you can see the next batch of screenshots wasn't until December 24th, but that was after trailer 2, which again released on November 14th, 2012. So basically what ended up happening for GTA 5, at least for the early stuff, was trailer 1 came out, then about a half a year later, then we got these screenshots, and then a year after trailer 1 is when we got trailer 2. Let's take a look at RDR 2's timeline, and we'll see a very similar story. So of course, October 16th, 2016 was the first day Rockstar posted about RDR 2. That's when they first officially announced it. As we all know, like GTA 5, 2 years later in October, in 2018, that is when the game launched. So yet again, 2 years prior is when they announced the game. Now, as far as the trailers, the first trailer actually debuted on October 20th, 2016. Now, there was some weird stuff happening with RDR 2. It got delayed 2 times, but on May 22nd, 2017, so about, again, half a year later, maybe a little bit more than a half a year, but about that time frame, that is when, if we go ahead and click on this, they announced the delay, but this is when we got the first ever screenshots for RDR 2. You can see it's following almost the same pattern from GTA 5. Now, these images, nothing crazy or anything, but they were the first screenshots. If we go back to the timeline on September 28th of 2017, so about a year later, a little less, maybe 11 months later, that is when trailer 2 released. Now, I will say, as of me making this video, there has been no GTA 6 screenshots just yet, but we are in a time where it looks like maybe Rockstar is trying to cook up something. So if they do come out after I make this video, but before I upload it, well, then you guys have already seen them and we've already talked about them, but they would be following a very similar pattern because, of course, trailer 1 here was back in December. It seems like they're getting ready to do screenshots about a half a year later, whether it's in May if we get them or if we already got them, or if they're going to wait a couple more weeks until June sometime. And then that means, unfortunately, trailer 2 might not be until December or maybe November of later this year. Now that we know that fall release time frame, yeah, it gives us a much better idea of what to expect. And unfortunately, that means trailer 2 is quite a bit away. Now, the other stuff, what comes after trailer 2, that is going to be a little bit more difficult to predict just because maybe Rockstar are going to change up some stuff. But I'll just go over what happened in GTA 5 as well as RDR 2. So, of course, like I said, December 24th, we actually got a little Christmas present from Rockstar regarding GTA 5. They gave us some screenshots. March 27th, they gave us some more screenshots, a couple actually. And then we didn't get another trailer until April 30th, 2013. So they waited about 4 or 5-ish more months before they gave us another trailer. Now, this was a trailer. It was the Michael, Franklin, and Trevor trailer, so there's 3 independent ones. And if we scroll down, the official gameplay video wasn't until July of 2013. So maybe we see something similar where, you know, next year in April, we get a Jason and Lucia trailer or something like that. And then in summer next year, maybe July or June or something like that, we'll get the official gameplay video where they'll talk about maybe what's new. And then, of course, the game GTA 5 released on September 17th, where the official trailer was a couple weeks before that on October 29th or August 29th. And if we check out RDR 2's, it is very similar to that. They didn't give us any screenshots for Christmas, but we did get some more screenshots here on February 1st. That's when they also delayed the game again. Trailer 3, you can see, was on May 2nd, so in the summer. And then a few months later, that's when the first gameplay trailer released on August 9th. And then, of course, about a month or so later is when the game launched on October 26th. So again, some of that far out stuff is maybe a little bit too hard, or just it's too far away to predict, you know, super accurately. But given what we're seeing already with GTA 6, it seems like Rockstar is following basically the same pattern with GTA 5 and RDR 2. So we'll be getting those screenshots sometime soon here if we haven't already gotten them. And then we'll be getting trailer 2 sometime later this year. And then most of the stuff isn't going to be happening until next year, unfortunately. So I guess we now know maybe for GTA 7 or RDR 3, whatever their next big game is, whenever they announce the game, expect 2 years later for the game to actually release, which is unfortunate. I don't know if I necessarily like that way. I think I like some of the other developers' ways of announcing something like a couple of months before it's ready to be released, but it's Rockstar, so they can do whatever they want to do. But anyway, that is going to do it for the video, today's GTA 6 video. Please drop it a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA 6 content. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.